championship trophy. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And it comes down to this. After a brutal regular season schedule, all these teams have poured into it, and now one final showdown, Kirk, and one of these teams walks off this field tonight as conference champions.
Well, if you talk to these coaches, and especially the players, Chris, you get the sense that this game means a lot. Opportunity to become conference champs, and also you win this game, who knows how it can impact you at that next step into the postseason. So let's see who the better team is and who's going to become the conference champ.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And now a third down of the opening drive of this championship game. Back to pass. It's Powers. Looking for the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Putting together a nice drive now. It'll be first down close to midfield. Play action here on first down. Contact as he let the ball go. Caught by the receiver. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. A new set of downs after that completion. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch downfield. They bring it down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Launching one to the end zone. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1. The offense threatening close to the goal line with a new set of downs. They flip it to him on the jet sweep and tackled there by the defense.
Boy, shout out to this defense. What a play. Great job of getting penetration. Hey, they're backed up near the goal line. Does not prevent them from sniffing out that trickery of the jet sweep. Good job of picking that one up.
Dropping back, it's Powers. And he's hit just before the throw. Pass is broken up nicely, but wait a second. There's a penalty marker on the field. That penalty would be a coaching point in position meetings this week. I'm sure that player's going to get an earful from the coach. The penalty backs the defense up even more. Now 1st and goal from the 1. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution in that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. So, Louisiana-Tech's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Let's check out the impact players in this game for guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27 to see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. A change of direction. Physical run earns the first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Scrambling around now, looking downfield. He makes the grab. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. To throw, it's Bell. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Touchdown, Louisiana-Tech. They couldn't stop him there.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Point after, up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. And looking to throw now on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. And that senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself. We are deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive first quarter. Let's check out the stats so far. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Gets made on the out route. He has first down yardage at the 46. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Down he goes. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
Offense choosing to go for it here on fourth down. Now, wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. So they're short on fourth down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. Oh, and he's off target. It It's no good. And that one's off target, and the game will remain tied. Off the 53-yard miss, the offense sets up at the 36 to start the drive. Off the play fake on first down. Tries the right with a quick throw. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. Dropping back. It's Bell. Hit as he released it. That's caught. It's Simon. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Quick pass. The catch is made. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the mark. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. It's a quarterback keeper. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Empty set now, 5 wide receivers. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Oh, he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness. So on fourth down now, out comes the field goal unit. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. The coverage team brings him down at the 26. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. They'll run it here. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
It's an out route, the catch made. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Look out, room to run here. You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
The defense is electing to play double coverage on this receiver, and the quarterback still tries to squeeze the ball in there.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. To the air, it's Powers. Quick throw to his receiver. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! Good enough for first down yardage. The defense now backed up in their own red zone. Now in the red zone, it's Powers. Looking to the end zone.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-10 now. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see what the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Fire to the right side, complete. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Two backs now flanking the quarterback. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. They'll run it from the gun. And the defense smothers him for no gain. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. The pass rush closing in. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down just to get everybody on the same page. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. Returner tackle right there. That's when they'll start the drive. And the offense trots back onto the field here. Let's see how efficient this offense can be. They got a chance to add some points here before the break. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? He's going to take off here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Scanning the field, it's Powers. The pocket breaking down. Caught over the middle. It's Ford. He's swarmed by the defense. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. This will be a 43-yard attempt. And it's good, right down the middle. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, a Conference USA Championship game that's already had its share of stirring moments. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk and the second half of the CUSA Championship.
And they'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the third quarter, trying to make up this deficit. Looking to throw. It's Bell. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. Hand off to the back. Tackled after a 3-yard gain. So it sets up a 3rd and 7.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Fires it to the wideout. Nice grab there. Would be enough for a first down, but they say he... team on the field. See if he can make a play on this return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. They'll give it to the running back, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
They make the stop, and it's a big play for 31.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it in the open. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Louisiana-Tech offense is back out on the field now. Are coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. They'll give it to the back. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
How about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
He's going to pull it down and run. He's got room to run. Slides down to avoid the tackle. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. To throw, it's Bell. Looking deep to the right side. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today. But it's going to bring up fourth down. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner is brought down. And here comes the offense back out onto the field now. They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And now from the pistol formation. Ball handed off. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Lets it fly to the wideout. That's reeled in. It's Benson. Brought down after the catch, but the gain moves the ball to the 30. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Handoff in a single back formation. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to pass. It's Powers. Defense is coming after him. Oh, the pass rush gets home. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. What a kick. It's good from 57.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
After adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away. So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Dropping back, it's Bell. Bringing pressure. Looks left and finds his target there. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play.
Holding.
So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. They bring the punter onto the field now. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the offense, hoping to get a drive going. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And it's intercepted. Short return tackle made at the 27. A crucial takeaway.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Quarterback still with the football. And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make... Defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take a lead in this game at some point.
And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Handoff to the back. He's got it for first and still going. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's got it, looking for the end zone. And he'll run out of bounds and pick up a few yards on the play. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Pressure is coming. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
Man, how impressive have these guys been in this football game? I really expected to see a very different outcome with the hype of this quarterback and the way he's played most of this year. But this defense has held him under 200 yards passing. They've got a nice lead, and they are not sitting back and resting on their laurels. They're applying more pressure, and they come up with a sack here.
Back to throw. It's Bell. Caught in the backfield. It's Simon. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit, is swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
The decision to go for it doesn't pan out. Offense cross that onto the field, hoping to start a drive here. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. The offense starts this drive in the shadow of their own end zone. Gonna run it. It's Diggs. They tackle him about the 14.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Off the play fake, looking to pass him. On the run, he'll let it go. And the ball is picked off. And he steps out of bounds, but a crucial takeaway. Great play by this defense. The offense starts with excellent field position. And they'll use the ground game here. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
And this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the 4th quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
Running with purpose. And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, "Where in the heck was that all been?" Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build.
Swarm with a pass rush, a sack. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 11. Looking to throw. It's Bell. He's running out of time here. Trapped again in the pocket. So here we go, 3rd and goal. Giving up that sack has made this a real headache for the offense. Let's see if they can convert. Caught over the middle. Tackled there by the defense. Remember, a field goal here doesn't do much. So on 4th and goal, we're going for the touchdown. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Talk about a perfect end to the regular season, becoming champions of Conference USA. They've achieved a goal. They've made their case. Now it's going to come down to what the committee decides to do to see if they're going to get that college football playoff invite. And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.